Megalodon Media News. We give you all the news nobody is talking about.
It's the Megalodon.
All right, y'all. Hey, step into the building. So, update, breaking news update on the McDonald's suspect killer. I didn't know the lady had like 6 kids. The lady had like 6 kids, right? I want to say, I would just want to send my condolences. And so the girl got 25 years. I mean, excuse me, $25 million bond cash, meaning she had to pay the whole thing, right? And check it out real quick. This is serious right here, though. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna watch the hearing. All right. Hold on. Put it together real quick. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right. So this is the hearing, right? We're gonna check this out. Let's check it out.
Detective Showers, please approach for the swear to. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear that the information being provided is true and accurate to the best of your information, knowledge, and belief, subject to penalties of perjury?
I do.
Put your hand down. With regard to the defendant, Afani Muhammad, please set forth the factual basis for the warrant request.
Yes, Your Honor. 7/10/25, McDonald's employee Afeni Muhammad stabbed McDonald's manager Jennifer Harris multiple times with a kitchen knife at the McDonald's restaurant at 179219 Mile. Harris was not armed at the time and died.
Okay, so she stabbed her in a restaurant, in a McDonald's restaurant, because she got sent in the home. We reviewed that video, right? And just in case, we're gonna do it again. Hold on. Cause that bitch crazy, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let's watch this shit though. Come on.
Injuries. Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for performing work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back." Muhammad was arrested on scene and the knife was recovered. Muhammad admitted that she intended to kill Harris and stated that after she was sent home, she drove to a nearby park, decided to come back and stab Harris with a knife that she had inside of her vehicle. When Muhammad returned to stab Harris, she entered the back entrance with a hood mask over her face in an attempt to conceal her identity and attempted to flee the scene after the stabbing, but was stopped by an armed customer.
And the requested charges are murder in the first degree, count 2, dangerous weapon carrying with unlawful intent, and there's a habitual second notice offense. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
So this is not the first time. This is not the first time she's been violent. You know what I mean? This is she already been stabbing somebody before. She's a habitual stabber, like habitual, meaning that she do it numerous times. That's scary. You know, if I know somebody's a habitual stabber, you definitely, I deal with that promptly. Look up.
Is being signed, and we can proceed to a calling file number 25354, People versus Afani Badu Muhammad. Counsel appearances for the record, please.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Please, this honorable court, may I feel confident on behalf of Mrs. Muhammad, who does appear to be a
Your name, please, ma'am.
Afeni Muhammad.
Very good. You're here today for arraignment on the charges of murder in the first degree, premeditated, count 2, carrying a weapon with unlawful intent.
Oh my God! Look. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This shit pissing me off because you stabbed your manager to death. Why couldn't you just get another job? Like for real, I mean, McDonald's the only job you can get. Come on.
And a habitual second notice. Mr. Licata, how does your client wish to proceed?
Shit, man. Thank you very much, Your Honor. At this time, my client is asking the court to enter a not guilty plea, and this matter set for a probable cause conference at the preliminary exam. I have advised my client of her rights, as well as the charges against her and the potential penalties. Your right to proceed.
Hey, real quick, not guilty. That's the plea that she's taking. Not guilty, fam. Word. You can't be fucking shit. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up.
Very good. Ma'am, do you understand the nature of the charges against you to your satisfaction after talking to your attorney?
That thing look crazy.
Very good. I will go ahead and enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Are you requesting a court-appointed attorney?
Yes.
I will appoint an
Oh,
attorney to
no, you
represent
going to
you. We'll
prison
set
the
this
rest of your
matter
life.
for a probable cause conference on July 23rd, 2025 at 1 p.m. The preliminary examination will be on July 30th, 2025 at 1 p.m. As to bond,
Yeah, that's a terrible situation to be in, yo. Yeah, it's a terrible situation. She stabbed her manager to death because she kept sending her home. It might have been more than that. You know, sometimes these managers and supervisors, I call them stupid advisors, but sometimes they just be acting like, you know what I mean, all funky and shit. You know what I'm talking about? For real. But I'm not saying stab him. God damn, bro.
Mr. Latana.
Don't stab him. Shit.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Just briefly, my client is 26 years old, does live in Great City, East Park. Your Honor, my client is a high school graduate. In fact, is actually was taking some online classes for
All
college.
y'all out there that want to stab y'all manager, do it.
Your Honor, there are some disturbing facts in this particular matter, but there are facts that haven't been brought up yet, and my client is extremely anxious to have those facts brought to light during the pendency of this case. She was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical, that involved alcohol issues, which is where the habitual second stems from, and her prior record. Your Honor, my client is a helpful person. She's a giving person. She's actually is credited with saving a life because of a 60-year-old who had skin cancer that she may go to the doctor to find out that that's exactly what it was, and that person is.
So she's a helpful person and a giving person. The woman that stabbed. Let's get this straight. She's a helpful person and a giving person. You can't make this shit up. That's why y'all see why I don't watch no TV? I don't watch TV. Because with this shit on the internet, it's crazy.
Extremely well right now. I understand the facts that have been laid out today in the warrant, but at this time, Your Honor, we are asking the court to consider a bond in this matter that is
bond
that my client can meet, so that she can meet with her attorneys and prepare her for defense in this matter. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of the people.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
People ask the jail.
The court is well within its authority to grant no bond involving any case involving
no
murder.
bond.
In this case, we are requesting no bond for this defendant. Also provided within the court rules are certain.
The audacity, gang. The audacity to be asking for bond when you done stabbed up your damn manager. No bond. Do y'all think that murder suspects should get bond? Guilty until innocent until proven guilty, right? When we seen your ass stabbing this bitch on camera? No.
For this court to consider when determining whether to grant any bond at all, and in this case, we're requesting bonds that indicate. First of all, the court can consider whether or not this defendant is a threat to the community. She entered a public building with other individuals, other employees that were present. She produced a weapon that was a knife longer than 3 inches, and she stabbed the victim multiple times, up to possibly as many as 15 times, eventually causing her death. There were other employees that were present at the time, some of which attempted to help the victim after the stabbing occurred. That alone is enough to show that there is a threat to the community. She then ran from the building to her vehicle, presumably with the intent to flee from the scene. She was stopped by a helpful bystander. You're also able to consider the likelihood of.
Real quick, the bystander, right? The guy, the customer, he was in the drive-thru, right? Only thing he did was shoot his gun in the air. He just clapped real quick in the air. I would have shot the bitch, dog. Just all the way honest. If I'm telling you, if I see another bitch stabbing another woman, if I see a bitch, if I just see anybody stabbing somebody, jump into action, y'all. Just don't let the motherfucker get stabbed to death. Come on, y'all.
Conviction in this case, given the facts as laid out by Detective Showers and the information that the prosecutors have reviewed in order to charge this defendant, there is a very high likelihood of conviction. And then finally, the defendant does have a prior instance of at least one that I'm aware that involved a stabbing, similar obviously to the stabbing that occurred in this case involving a knife. So given all those facts.
That's why you got all your shit on you, man. You never know what these motherfuckers capable of, man. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to protect yourself. Keep it. What do you got? Knife? Okay, if you're a felon, you can't carry a gun. Carry a blade. You know what I'm saying? If I was a felon and they told me I couldn't carry no gun, guess what? I carry it anyway. I'm not a felon, no. But if I was a felon, I would still carry my gun. Fuck that. How the hell you gonna? First of all, how the hell you gonna tell me what the fuck I can do? It's for regarding my life though. Like this is my life you talking about. Nah, nigga. Fuck the family gonna tell me what I can't do. As far as my life, business and shit. Oh, my bad. Let's run. Let's look at this hearing. My bad, y'all. Can y'all hear me though, for real?
Factors, and the fact that this court does have authority to give no bond to defendants charged with murder, I am asking at this time for no bond in this case.
No bond.
Thank you, counsel.
No breast.
The court has reviewed the charges and the circumstances surrounding this case. The defendant is facing very serious charges, including murder in the first degree, which is one of the most serious criminal offenses in our state, carrying penalties up to life without parole. Additionally, carrying a dangerous weapon with unlawful intent. Further,
See, y'all gotta think, right? The judge got Versace glasses. Yo, the judge got Versace fucking glasses, dog. How much does the judge make? I know they make a lot of money, but damn, man, why you gotta be stunting on the stand? Stunting on the stand. Hey, yo, she stunting on the stand, gang. Yo, you can't make this shit up. The judge got Versace glasses on. Her last name is Crouch, man. Oh my God. Her last name is Crouch, man. Wow. But yeah, you can't listen, y'all. When you can't stab people and shoot people for disputes. You gotta handle disputes. You know what I'm saying? Wisely. Because then you go to prison for the rest of your life. Somebody's dead. Both families are crying. Like, think about it.
underscores defendant's potential threat to public safety. Defendant has a prior criminal record out of Virginia for malicious wounding. It was actually felony malicious wounding that was reduced to unlawful bodily injury concerning a stabbing, and that is what gives rise to the habitual second. And in determining bond, the court must look to the factors outlined in Michigan.
Oh, you see a habitual stabber. She's done this shit. This ain't her first rodeo, gang. This is not her first rodeo. She done stabbed people multiple times, yo. And why they ain't check her background? Look, McDonald's, y'all gotta do better. McDonald's will hold y'all accountable because why they ain't do a background check on this crazy bitch? Why they ain't do a background check on this crazy bitch? Come on, stabbing it. Come on. A habitual stabber. You know what does it start and what does it end? I'm saying, like, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. We get to the content. Let's get to the
Court Rule 6.106. Number one, the seriousness of the offense and the danger posed to the community. The charges here involved a violent crime with a weapon, indicating a substantial risk to the public. The court finds there is a significant threat to public safety, and therefore the bond must reflect that risk. Number two, the weight of the evidence against the defendant. While the evidence is not fully before us and the defendant is cloaked with the presumption of innocence, the nature of the charges along with the prior criminal history suggests that there's substantial...
Man, see, this is what I hate about the criminal justice system. She just said, the judge just said, there's no evidence, you're innocent right now. We got it on, it's on camera. Witnesses, come on. See, other countries, it wouldn't work like that. In other countries, your ass would be dead, be hung. Ain't that ass. Nah, we ain't got time for that, man. We trying to have a great community, man. We ain't got time to have stabbers, habitual stabbers, and murderers, and serial killers, and rapists. Y'all gotta leave. At once. Sorry, I'm ranting because I'm mad. I hate this type of shit.
Substantial evidence against the defendant. Defendant's criminal history. The defendant has a violent criminal past. The history supports the court's concern that the defendant may engage in further violent conduct if she is released. The defendant's ties to the community. While the defendant is relatively young at 26 years of age, there's no indication that she has any significant stabilizing ties to the community that would ensure her return for court appearances. Without these ties, the court is concerned about the likelihood of flight. Number 5, defendant's risk of fleeing or failing to appear. Due to the severity of the charges and the habitual offender status, it makes the defendant a high risk for flight. The court finds that this factor weighs heavily in favor of a high bond amount. Substance abuse or mental treatment, although there are no reports at this time suggesting that the defendant suffers from mental health or substance.
Definitely need mental treatment, man. She do. I'm telling you, I promise you, she needs mental. Listen, I'm gonna pull up that Instagram post he posted, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna finish watch this. I'm gonna pull up that Instagram post he posted, y'all. Yeah, she definitely needs treatment. Bikes. Hold on. Let me find it real quick. Find it real quick. Oh, look. All right. Cause I want to play that real quick. That's right. Right out with your boy one time. Yeah.
Abuse issues that would mitigate the risks posed by defendant's release. The court is, after considering all of these factors, going to be setting bond at $25 million cash for charity only with conditions. If the defendant is able to meet those conditions, she must be on a GPS steel cuff cover.
She might stab your ass.
She's not to leave the state of Michigan. She is.
I'd rather be shot than stabbed, right? And if I find out you a habitual stabber, I'm gonna be watching your every. I'm gonna be gun train you every minute. My gun gonna be trained on you every minute. Nah, nigga, don't stab me. If you stab somebody else, you do it to me. You ever see niggas out here that got homeboys and homegirls, y'all girls that got homegirls that do shit to other people, and then you be wondering, would you do that to me? Like, hey, am I off the table? Right? Hey, don't hang around people like that, y'all. If you notice somebody doing shit like that, report them, please. Stop fucking taking up for motherfucking crazy ass bitches or niggas stabbing people, freaks, pedophiles. Oh, come on, y'all. Can we clean up the community? Just a little bit, y'all. Have a little human people. Just a little bit, damn. You're a little bit going the wrong way. Come on, y'all. I mean, don't keep moving, man. I'm just saying, man, there's some animals out here.
Report her address within 24 hours of. She must report any change of address within 24 hours. There would be stringent daily.
She need to be in jail. What you mean change the address? Oh, so she can go on vacation? So she just stabbed up a mother of 6. By the way, the lady had 6 kids. They're not reporting that in the news, but so she stabbed up a mother of 6 and get to go on vacation?
Contact with community correction whereabouts. She also would be required to have alcohol and drug testing as condition of her release. There would be no contact with the family of the decedent. Any witnesses, she is not to return to McDonald's. And if she is unable to post the $25 million bond, she will remain in custody pending further proceedings. And that concludes this matter for today. We will see you back here, ma'am, on July 23rd at 1 o'clock for your probable cause conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
McDonald's stabbing suspect in court on a murder charge. Look how dumb she looks. Look how stupid she looks. Look how dumb you look. I'm serious, y'all. Come on. Look how stupid you look. Do you realize what you dumb, you damn dummy? God, man. See, y'all better stop checking up for these people, man. If y'all know there's somebody, y'all family or friends that got a problem like this, report their ass. Say something, please. Say something. Don't let them just run around rampant in the world because come on, y'all. And that's just probably coming to bed. To the office. Hey. Listen, we're gonna run this right here. Right? We're gonna run this here right here. Right? Yeah, here we go. All right, we played this earlier on the last live, right? If you don't sit your ass down, girl, my dog over here about to start barking. Hold on, wait. Gotta let my dog. I gotta take my dog for a walk or something, y'all. All right.
Her manager to death here at this East Point McDonald's was just charged
The
with
rant right
first
here.
degree murder. We were in court where a judge set her bond at $25 million. And we're also learning more about her history, including videos she posted to Instagram just days before the stabbing.
She could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her. I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. Like, seriously, man, I got I got to take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. You know, nobody's perfect. It's God, it happens. You know what I mean? So her, all that animosity and that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. That is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. Like, she thinks she's, like, trying to make it seem like that she big dog or something. Give a about you telling me about you pulling the gun on a kid. I don't like that doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a about her telling me about some what the she did. You sound like a psychopath. The out of here with that
Yeah, you're definitely a psychopath, bitch. What y'all think? Is she a psychopath? No.
The employee accused of stabbing her manager to death here at this East Point McDonald's was just charged with first degree murder.
Hey, y'all think she's a psycho? Hold on one second. Mistake. Slow right there. Might have to end the live. Right. Right. Y'all hear me out there? Oh, yeah. I end the live.